Hi everyone, I'm Regis the recruiter and welcome on this channel whose only goal is to give you all the tips to make the right impression during a job interview. In fact, everything that you don't learn at school. Today in this video, we are going to see how to answer correctly to the question, tell me about yourself, present yourself. To me, this is really the trickiest part of a job interview. Why? Well, because this is such a general question that if you haven't prepared it properly, you can start talking about so many things that won't be of any interest for the employer and you won't make the right impression. You need to present all the information that is not on your resume. Keep in mind that if you got the interview, it means that the recruiter is interested in your professional experiences. Therefore, there are two goals for the employer. First of all, he needs to check that you've really done what is on your resume, and then make sure that you are really interested in the job offer. The first thing you need to know is that you shouldn't make a chronological presentation of your resume. Why? Well, because almost everyone does that and it's boring to listen to. And it's like reading your resume, whereas the recruiter already has your resume in front of his eyes. So he doesn't need to listen to the same thing. Instead of a chronological presentation, try to present your 3 or 4 main qualities for the job and develop them describing your professional experiences. Try to imagine what qualities the employer would like to find in the perfect candidate for this job. And try to imagine what the employer wants to know about you. You should consider 3 tips. What kind of job you are really looking for. Indeed, it's not because you've applied for a job that it is a job of your dream. And most people don't write at the top of the resume, at the top of their resume, what they are looking for. Motivations. You need to explain what your motivations are in the short term and in the long run, so that the employer can check that what you would like to do in 5 or 10 years, well, it matches with what it can offer you right now. Professional presentation. You should be able to explain what are your strengths for this job, giving examples by picking in your professional experiences what you've done. And every time you start presenting an experience, you should start by presenting the more general things, like the company name, in which department you were working, how the team was built, etc. And then you can start to be more specific, giving a lot of details and examples of what you were doing on this position. But before giving all those details, all those tasks, all these examples, you should start by presenting the 3 or 4 main tasks you had for this job. It will enable the employer to follow you more easily. And if the employer, the recruiter, has some questions about what you have done during your professional experience, he will know that he will have to wait the 3rd or 4th point, depending on what you're presenting at the beginning of your presentation. So giving this plan makes it easier for the recruiter to follow you, to follow your presentation, and it's also easier for you because you won't be interrupted during your presentation, because the recruiter knows that you will have to wait the 3rd or 4th point to ask you some question, and you won't have to say, I'm going to explain this just after. Okay. And keep in mind that you always have to anticipate the questions of the recruiter and try to make his life as easy as possible. So it means that you should talk about everything he wants to know, and he shouldn't have to ask any questions because you already gave him all the answers. So this was the first video about a presentation in English. So if you like this video, don't forget to put a blue thumb. If you have any questions, please leave a message down below, and I will see you very soon in the next video. Take care, bye.